Oh man, sorry for this. You know, when I start the stream, I'm always thinking, oh, I can just put the scene of stream starting soon and just adjust everything after that. And I cannot adjust anything because the scene is the scene of stream starting soon. So I can only guess that everything will be alright when I will start, but it's not how it works. By PNG tuber. So this, this, this. Okay. Okay. Is there anything? Whoops, sorry. Yes, that. Can I do something about it? It will work. So playing Mega Man X3 today. Uh, and before that, I have just on the internet Mega Man X3 chips. You can get chips in the games, which are chips. um, and and sorry, you can get chips in the game, and these are chips that enhance your power in some way or another. And these are somewhat strange because the way it works, you can only have one chip, not only at a time, but if you get one chip, you won't be able to change it for another one later. This is what I feel that it's strange. Um, and I'm reading about this. Once you get one special chip from one of these pink capsule, it will be until they finish the game. So you can change it. You can change it from another chip. All of this. While I was not touch this pink capture and get the golden chip. Yes, but the golden chip. How do I get it? Golden chip. In the doubler stage A. Okay. For now, I don't care for this, so we'll have to wait until I get to the end of the game, which we might not be because I'm sure we'll finish it. Um. Okay, and now. Start. Start this. Let's put the game on the screen. Or like this. Uh, audio. Oh, okay, man. As soon as I click outside of this, it work anymore. Wait, it doesn't work. It put the game on pause. I guess that the audio is okay. Of course, it have to have audio for this. I played this game, of course, when I was younger, and I absolutely liked it. My favorite Mega Man X game is the first one, or the first three ones, in fact, are my favorites. And I always had in mind that the third one was better than the second one, mainly because the music is more accessible. So, but I played that second one really often, so I became used to the music. So I really like the music of the second one too now. So I tried this game before the stream. I tried it on my PC, the PC version with the Mega Man X collection, and there's way too much input lag. And then I tried on the Switch, and I was like, oh, it's okay. But both of these versions, PC and Switch, they have a strange frame drop in all of the Mega Man X games, and the drop is coming like each maybe 20 seconds or so, and I don't know why it happens like this, and it's strange. Mega Man, Mac, where have you been? Oh, le salaud. You're far too trusting, X. I'm now a member of the Doppler's army. No, yeah, there's no H there. Doppler's army. Will you make me... No. You will make me a fine addition to our forces once you have been shown the true destiny of the Reploids race. As you might have guessed, the Reploids are the robots, like Mega Man and everyone else. It's zero. The lightsaber is so strong. When you are able to do it, to use it at the right time, it's really strong. It's strange because it feels to me that like Zero is not walking as fast as Mega Man, but he is. Maybe just because the animation is more fuzzy. There's a lot more things going on with the animation, especially with his hair. And it feels to me like because of that, he should walk faster, which is not the case. There's a trick here, going left and then right. No, left, right, left, right, etc. I want to use the lightsaber against him. Ow! Just one hit. In fact, we did 2 hits, but still. I feel there's some input lag too, but I'm not sure. But also I'm playing Zero and not Mega Man. Thanks, Zero. I'm okay. Of course I am. I am Mega Man. I'll check around headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. In French it's X, not X. No, there's no input lag, I don't know. I'm talking about... Thing is alright, and there's the big... Oh, I wanted to stream is okay on both YouTube. Both YouTube, there will be some feedback. YouTube, there will be some feedback. Okay, it's working. Oh man, I don't like to hear my voice. I know it's the same for absolutely everyone on the existence of the universe, but nobody like to hear their own voice unless I'm screaming. When I'm doing this, I'm hoping that nobody will come just right while I'm screaming and be somewhat afraid and just going back to their lives, because it's bad to going back to their lives, you know. By the way, I haven't been streaming this week. It wasn't intended. It wasn't intentional. Wait. I think I streamed Wednesday, and after that I didn't stream because sorry. Looks like got most of the enemy out of here, I guess. I'll go back and check on headquarters. Call me if you need me. See you later, X. Okay, so I didn't stream starting from Thursday, and the reason why By the way, while I'm yapping like this, I will just pause the game. Sorry. The reason why is uh, I had a small surgery done Thursday morning, and it's just I was getting something. Oh, I have to find the word. Sorry, because I want to say things that make no sense. Just assist ish.
Cyst.
I got a cyst removed on my. I guess I hope this is the right word. It's like a somewhat of a big pimple or something like that on my feet, on my foot, and uh, I was thinking that I could work the in the afternoon or even I thought that I would have the surgery and continue to work right after that, and this the same day I was working from home because of that, so I thought it would be easy. So I went. I had my surgery, and I had what's the word? Stitch. Okay, yes. And after that, I got uh, they did a surgery. They removed the cyst, and they stitch. I had some stitch with. I tried to say it the right way. I got 13 stitches point by my my play. Sorry, I'm searching for my words. My wound. It's not exactly a wound, but the cut they did. It needed 13 points of stitches, but it's in fact it's the double I think because they had to stitch below the like in two two floors. They had to stitch below, so they did it first, and then they stitch up in the upper part. So I had at least 13 visible stitches. So I guess maybe around 20 in total. So everything went fine, and it was okay, and it was super. How could I say this? Gelé, frozen. Not the right word. When they are doing something, so it get so that you don't feel anything. In French, we say it's like saying it's frozen, but it's not the right word in English. Opération. Before, sorry, avant opération. It's something. Let's go. Let's say it's frozen. Frozen mean that I don't feel anything. Okay, so I didn't feel anything, but this this frozen state of my feet. It wasn't for just 1 hour. It stayed frozen for I think whole day almost. So what happened? Okay, everything went fine, but one thing. Good luck on becoming the Mega Man. Thank you. So I got the surgery. Everything was fine. I took my car and I came back home, and I wanted to work, but yeah, I didn't work right away. So I was speaking. I was speaking with people at home, and I was like, everything was fine, and I just felt because I didn't feel the region around my surgery. Okay, like maybe I would say at least 5, no, maybe 4 inches of my from the below from the bottom part of my feet, 4 inches to the upper part. I wasn't feeling anything. Okay, but I did felt below the feet. I could feel something. I could feel something, and when I was speaking, I felt like it was I felt like water under my feet. I was like, oh, okay. And I looked at my feet. It was my I almost mon bas. What is that? My sock? Okay, my sock was 3/4 in blood. I was like, what's that? Oh man, it was scary. So we were all like, what can we do? So what we did, I called back the place where I got the surgery. Not really the doctor itself, but me more people who worked there. So but it was still the blood was still uh, flowing, and not flowing. That's not the right word, but still there was still blood going out. And I was like, oh, okay, what can I do? So I called them. They was like, you have to lift your leg, your feet at least. So it could be quite high, so that the blood will be less, will not, it would, the blood won't stop come out, but still it will make the blood come out less, more slowly at least. And they told me to use something like I'm searching for my word today, sorry, in serviette, a towel, and just put a towel on the wound and put a big pressure on it for at least half an hour. So we did this, okay? And after half an hour, of course, the blood stopped coming out. But after half an hour, I was like, okay, so I will get up, but I won't put my foot on the floor. So, I didn't want to put any pressure on my foot. But I had to move, okay? So I was just stepping on my left leg, which was the leg that had no surgery. I had my surgery on my right foot. And of course, I had to move my right leg just like a pendulum movement while moving. And the blood started to flow out again. It made a line on the floor like 1 meter or 3 feet long at least of blood. I was like, F word, what do I do now? So I went to the living room and we took a chair. So I sit and we took a chair that was to make my feet to put my foot on it, and we put a plastic bag on it to not on the chair to for the blood to not no, to not put to not dirty the chair, and we put a towel, two towel underneath, no, over the chair, and I put my foot on it, and the way it was in my right ankle. It's his ankle, I guess it's cheville ankle. Okay, okay. The wound was close to my right ankle of my right foot. So when I put my foot on the chair, it was at the right angle, so the pressure would be on this on the wound. It was perfect, and I pushed a little bit more with it, but it was already pushing a lot. So the bleeding stopped there, which was right. So well, and also I didn't told you that when I was going to the living room, there was a lot of blood coming out, and it made a long line from the well, c'est quoi cuisine en anglais? Sorry, I hate to look. The kitchen. Well, from the kitchen to the living room, there was a line of blood all around the floor. Uh, so uh, so we did clean it, and after that, so I was on my on the chair with the foot on the other chair. So now I could have a pressure. I could have a pressure. It was like what hour was it? It was like I think 1 hour and a half p.m. Okay, so I was like, okay, oof. It seems that putting a pressure and having my foot up there wasn't enough. 1.5 hour wasn't enough to make the wound stop bleeding. Okay. So it was around, like I said, 1 hour, 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, I have the whole afternoon. I don't need to do anything and I won't work. I cannot work like this. So I was like, okay, I will stay like this until I sleep tonight. So I let my foot on the chair like this and I put pressure, but I had already pressure with just the weight of my whole leg. So I went like this, and I was just watching streams on my iPad because I I have I have an iPad, so I was super happy to have it while I was doing this. Sorry, and so I stayed like this, and when I went to eat, I was like, okay, I won't stay there for the while eating, so I had to move anyway. So I put my feet and everything, the towel and everything, on another chair um, which has wheels on the chair. So because I didn't want to remove my foot and the bleeding to start again. Okay, so we took all of this and we put it on the chair, and I sit on the other chair, and I was just sliding on the floor. by my own weight until I got to the kitchen floor so I could eat. And after that, I went back to the living room and and got to the same place. Started to watch stream on my iPad. I'm on my iPad while waiting to with my foot on this to hoping that the bleeding won't start again. And I kept like this until the night, maybe around 10 hours. I don't remember after that. I removed my feet. Okay, I removed my feet and I put I don't know what it's called in English, but it's just like a pansement. Sorry, I will word. A bandage, of course. Yeah. And I put a bandage on it. It stopped bleeding, but I already had a bandage, but the bandage was full of blood, no, of course. And I didn't want to remove it because I was scared that if there was the dry blood would come out, you know. So in French we call this gal scabies. Not sure it's the right word. So it's this is how it went. So the next day, I got before going to sleep, we put another bandage over the full of blood bandage, and I slept like this. And I used I put my foot into a plastic bag because I didn't want that if there was blood coming out that it would go out into the bed. Okay, so it was really something. And the day after that, I removed everything and I removed the old bandage that was full of blood, and I was afraid, like I said, that the dry blood would come out with the bandage. But I don't know why it didn't at all. So I removed it slowly, and it just fell off. It means that it wasn't sticky or anything. And then I saw my wound, which is, like I said, I got something removed. They did stitches, so I saw what it looked like with all the stitches and everything. And when I looked at it, I saw something, but I didn't really understood right away. So I took a picture of it and I showed it to my sisters, and she was like, "Feels like the stitches aren't okay." So I looked close on the picture and was like, "Oh, there was 13 stitches, but we can see that in the center there are three of them that just popped out." If I could say so. So now I understood what happened. They did all the stitches after my surgery, but I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel my foot yet because it was way too early. So when I took my car, my foot moved, you know, and I was walking on it. And when I came back home, I was still walking on it, but I was trying to be cautious, but I didn't feel it. So it could have. Oops, sorry, why my face is like this? It could have hurt, and I wouldn't even notice it. Okay, so I guess I moved too much, and the three of the stitches snapped out because of that, and it didn't hurt at all. I didn't feel my feet, my foot. So it started bleeding as just like I said earlier. It was incredible. I never bleed like this in my life. So after that, I had no I would say it like this. I couldn't have any notification of my feed of my foot because I didn't feel it. So after that, like I said, the day after, it stopped bleeding. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I will keep it like this. It doesn't bleed at all, and it doesn't hurt also because I was feeling my feet. I started to feel my foot. I'm already saying my feet. I was feeling my foot since the dinner time. I think so. I was okay. So for now I'm okay. But the last days I was just walking. I was somewhat deliberately walking in a strange manner, so that my foot wouldn't move that much because I felt that it was um, somewhat while moving my foot. I feel that it was well, sorry. Let's see. Oh, I felt the stitches pulling a little bit, so I was like, okay, I won't I won't force it because I don't want other point of stitches to to blow up to not to blow up. That's not the right word. Not anyway. I don't want to make more damage. So today, I guess I could walk normally, but I still walk cautiously because I really don't want for it to open again. So it was Thursday, we are Sunday, so it's still like 3 days since then, and I'm okay. So, but I would like I would work this week, but I could work from home, which I usually do only on unless which I don't do unless I have a really good reason. And I was like, I could go to the office, but I'm not sure I will do because I will have to put something on my wound, and I will also have my boots or my boots, and because of that, there will be no air going on it, and for a wound like this to heal up, it needs to have hair. So probably what I will do, I will work from home, I guess, because it's a really good reason, you know. But seriously, I want to show you picture because people might not like this, but I took picture every day, and not only there's the one which is like maybe it's I'm not sure it's around 2 inches long, somewhere around that, maybe a little bit less. But this is not just this one. There's a lot of blue and red around it, by around, not around, but below, and I have like an ecchimo. Sorry, I want search the English word ecchimo. What's ecchimo? Bruise. Okay, there's a bruise below the wound, which is like at least 3 inches long. The bruise is blue, and you know you feel that something happened on there. So, but it doesn't hurt at all. Nothing is hurting unless only when I'm walking and I feel that it's pulling a little bit, and it's not hurting, you know. But when looking at it every time, I'm like, oh wow, I don't understand why it doesn't hurt because it's something to look at. And so the detail I didn't said, but you already I think that you already understood it. But when the first day that my wound was bleeding a lot, of course it's because the third point of stitches that just popped out. This is the reason because I cannot say this. I could not say this because I wasn't feeling my foot because it was still numb after the surgery. But after taking a picture of it and looking at it, I was like, okay, there's really something. The wound is opening in the center. This, if of course, this is why it bleeded like that. Because if it didn't pop out, I'm sure that probably I would have maybe just a little line of blood coming out or something like that, but not like it was. The 3/4 of my sock was full of blood, and there was. Oh yeah, okay. I will stop saying things like that. Maybe people don't like this because it's pretty graphic the way I'm telling it, but it was something enough to to make me in panic mode uh, for a while because I was like, okay, but if I continue losing blood like that, what will happen? Will I just pass out or because it was strange because of course I didn't feel my foot, so it didn't hurt at all, and I was. It's strange, you know. It's like being. It's impossible. It's like if you are being sick without feeling sick, you know. It's impossible, but this is how I felt. Everything was going all right, but I was bleeding as AF, you know. I'm laughing right now because the problem is solved. And of course, after that, I was like, I know that if when people are giving blood, they have to eat right away, make the blood to regenerate itself. So I ate after that, and I ate a few times after to be sure. Of course, this isn't something that is the blood doesn't regenerate right away. Of course, I wanted to give myself the more um, as many chances as I could. It was scary. It was something, and I have a few things that I want to get removed like this. It was the biggest one. It was a cyst like I think it was at least a half inch round, and it was going. It was right word. It was going out or going out. No, not going out. It was thicker than my skin, like a bulge. Maybe more than maybe a third of an inches of an inch. It was something big. It was really round. It was red. It didn't hurt at all. I had this for many years. It was ugly, really ugly. And because when I was walking, it was I'm searching for the word. Okay, of course, it was rubbing against my sock, and while sleeping, the same thing, rubbing against my bed, in fact, and it was getting irritated and it was hurting because of that, and I was tired of having this, so I went to a place where they could remove this. I have other things like that I want to remove, but I they check them and it's not they won't need a surgery like this, so it's okay. So it's not I'm not stressed at all for these ones, but this one I wasn't stressed. I didn't know they could do this because I was thinking that my foot I would feel my foot maybe an hour after the surgery, but it took at least 4 hours before I could feel my foot again. This is why I couldn't I couldn't understand what would happen, and I did a bad move, and the stitches just popped out. So for this now, it's okay. And what the other? I wanted to set up that. Okay, and of course, one of the reason why it also it bleeded that much, of course, the stitches went down. But if it was on my arm, it wouldn't have bleed like this. Because it was on my foot. The the gravity and the whole blood pressure on the feet is way higher than everything upper because you have all the weight of the blood from the all of your body pressing on the feet on the foot. And this is why this is what they told me. This is why when the stitches came out popped out, the blood was going like this, and this is why I had to put my foot higher so that the gravity wouldn't affect it as much, and it worked. Of course, by putting a towel on it, it helps a lot. It helped a lot, but putting the feet up on the air, the pressure was really less important. So this is how I could get out of this. So it is quite a big adventure I had. So sorry, I wanted to speak about it. I think I got about at least half an hour for this. Which one I'm doing first? Oh, this one. Not the easiest one, but oh, I don't think this is the one I did other times. Anyway, so that was really something. This is why I didn't stream because I didn't work Friday too because even if I was at home, I wasn't able to get in front of my computer. You know, I had to stay on the living room and trying to be aware of my foot so that it wouldn't start bleeding again. So this is tomorrow. I will probably be working from home, and I want to call back the doctor to see do I really need to have the wound not be covered so that the air could help to hit it, or can I just go to work with my socks and my boot and everything? Because if he says me no, it has to be always uncovered. But I will just say to my my boss, well, I need to be not wear socks and everything, so I will work from home. It will be way easier. But I hope that it will be okay. I guess it will be, but still, I don't know beforehand, you know, because this is not what I told my boss first. I was like, okay, I will have a surgery, which is called a microsurgery, which it is because this is not a real surgery, you know. But after that, I was supposed to work the afternoon, and not even the afternoon. That I was supposed to work as soon as I went back from the surgery, so which is did not happen at all, and I didn't work the day after. So my boss wasn't aware of all of this because I wasn't aware of all of this myself. So I don't know what he will say, but my boss is really okay, usually about these things. So I would just ask him about this. But yes, not yesterday. Friday it was strange though because I was at home, I had my computer, and I was like, I can work, but if I'm working and there's something is going wrong, this is not like I'm I have to finish my case with my client. No, I have to stop everything right away, you know. So I was like, oh, I have what's the word? I have, this is not holidays the right word, but I have days off. I have medical days off when I'm working, and it's okay to take them, and I really don't take them anyway. So I was like, this is really a good reason. So I will use them. But for tomorrow and this week, I'm able to work anyway. But at least tomorrow I will work from home, depending on what my doctor will say. I have a few things to get done also, which are not the things I have. The health things I have to get done are not really important, but these are things that are better to do when I can, and not when I can. Before, how could I say this? If I don't do them right away, sorry, it might be a hindrance later. So what I have to get done after that, I want to get other things removed on my skin, which is not really a problem. In fact, it's just because I have to pay for this, and the only problem I have with this, I have to pay for this, which is okay, in fact. But I have things to get done in my on my mouth, not in my teeth, but what is the right word for gencives? Gums. Okay, oh yes. I have things to get done on my my gum in my mouth, because I have, it's hard to explain, but I have teeth where the gum doesn't go on the teeth like it should. It's like just the gum is at the root of the teeth, the upper part of the teeth. It should cover it, but it doesn't cover it. I have two teeth like this, and seriously, it's really something that looks strange, because one of my teeth, I mean, the gum is like 1 centimeter upper the part. There's 1 centimeter of my teeth that should be covered with gum, which isn't covered at all. And my dentist told me that it was only if it showed and I didn't like it, I could get it not repaired, but like this repaired. And I went to see another kind of dentist. I don't understand this thing, and he told me, oh no, you have to get it solved, because it could make it could destroy the whole tooth, I mean, because the upper part of the teeth yes, are how could they say this? The upper part of the teeth are not as solid, as hard as the normal part of the teeth. So the bacteria and everything like that can really damage this. Since it's the root of the teeth, cannot really cannot play with this. It's dangerous. So I was like, okay, so I have to get done 3 surgeries for this, these are not scary at all, by the way. They told me how they do this, and it's really not funny, but almost. They are taking some, I would call it the mouth skin. They are taking skin into the mouth to make the gum. And this part, after I think only 1 week, they can take the same skin at the same place, because in 1 week or 2 it's already regenerated, which is super strange to me, but it works like this. So I have to get 3 surgeries done for this, even though it's only 2 teeth, because one of them, the one which is 1 centimeter not covered, it's too long to do in 1 shot. So they will do a ½ centimeter first, and a few weeks later another ½ centimeter, and it cost a lot. I can tell you this. This is why I didn't have it done right away, because the thing on my skin was I wasn't worried about this because I already got this checked beforehand, and it was like, no, it's not something that you need to be removed for your health. It's just uh, aesthetical or something like this. Means it's just for me because I found it this ugly. That's all. This is the reason why I had to pay for this. Otherwise, in Canada, Quebec, we don't have to pay for health care. But when it's about appearance, you have to pay because your life is not in danger, you know. But for my teeth, it's more about healthcare. But teeth healthcare isn't free where I live. Okay, even though you have, how could I say this? Unless a bulldozer hit your jaw and destroy everything, healthcare you have to pay. Not food care you have to pay for it. So it will cost a lot. I don't want to say how much because it's a lot, and especially because I have to pay 3 times for this. So I don't know when I will do this. I might call them because I already went to see them quite a while ago. So I will just do because I don't want to hear the music while yapping. I will call them somewhere soon, I guess, because I went to see them quite a while ago, and I'm thinking that they might want to see me again before doing the surgery, but because it might have changed since then. Uh, for me, they should just look like, how could I say this? They don't need to really check a lot. I could just go see them and just like show them, and that's all. You know, the evolution, they don't need to see that much to me. They only need to see if it's longer or the same, and it's surely the same because I've been like this for years and years. And this is something I want to get looked at. And also, I have what's the right hypersensibility of my teeth. So everything I eat that is a little bit cold, like an electric current going to my teeth. It's I got a good toothpaste for this, so it's it's less of a problem than it was before. But when I was younger, I remember people was offering me ice cream, and I wouldn't eat it because I was like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, and they were like, oh, but it's so good, and I wasn't able to tell them because I was a little kid. I didn't dislike ice cream. It's because it was hurting so much in my mouth. So I always been like this. And there's a few other things I want to get done which are really, really less important, but now at my age, what I won't say by the way, I want to get this solved because the more the years goes by and the worse it becomes. So it's really annoying. And by the way, oh, I just thought about something. I think that one of the next stream I will write something. I will tell you right away. Whoop, happened again. I always wanted to say this. Wait, I have to say it well. I am a 21 years old. Like I am a 21 years old girl with a voice modifier, so that I can have a male voice. It's funny because I'm sure at 200% that nobody will believe this on the internet, that I am a 21 years old girl with a voice modifier, so I can have a male voice. The reverse, everyone is believing this. Not is believing. Everyone is saying to female VTubers that, oh, I guess that you are an old fart guy with a voice modifier. And seriously, I think I never saw anyone using a voice modifier as in first. Maybe one. But the one I saw, I know it because they said it, that they used it. It was a Japanese VTuber. I don't remember who. But I'm like, listen, first of all, I don't care at all. Do what you want. And yes, if you are funny, if you are interesting, this is what counts first. And if you also say that you are using a voice modifier and everything like that, I have absolutely no reason to complain. Just an example, the example that everyone knows, Zentrea. It's not a voice modifier, it's the voice synthesizer, like a text-to-speech. Listen, she's so funny. Her streams are really, really fun, and I really like her. So everyone is like her a lot. So what's the problem? You know, the real talent is not to have a voice. Not the talent, the skill. The real skill is not your voice. Is your ability to entertain people, which is not something that I have a lot. This is why, not this is why, but I am learning by doing streaming like this. And I know that the main thing I'm learning, and I knew it the day one, is to stop it's to stop being oh wait, how could I say this? You know, I don't have the most powerful and cheerful. I don't have the most cheerful voice of all the VTubers, and I know that one of the main reasons is because when you start streaming, you are being self-conscious, and your voice you don't put much emotion in your voice, and it's normal. But I knew about it right away because you know it's not the first thing I did in my life in the art. I will say that it's something about being a streamer is an art form to me. Okay, of course it's not like drawing, it's not like playing music, but what I want to say is I'm not in my first experiences with art. I've been drawing for so long, I've been playing music for even longer, and I won't say everything that I did, so I knew this time I knew that I would be bad at first, and I'm still considering that I'm not really good. It's not important, but I don't feel bad about it, you know. And this is the only thing that I will do. How could I say this? If I'm listening to my older songs that I composed back in the day, I tend, or I'm looking at my first drawing, I tend to be a little bit shy about them, which is okay. But my streams, I knew already that I will never listen to my older stream and be like, oh, I was so bad. I know that I am bad, and I don't give a about it, you know, because I know how it works. Because this is not the first thing I did, artistically speaking. Okay, I cannot get it right away. And it's normal, and I'm not, you know, when you live this kind of thing, many times you just stop care about this, because if you care too much, you will just self-destruct yourself. This is the right way to say this, I don't know. Oh, I wasn't sure about this. Oh man, I really like the background in this game. The art style is so good. All of the Mega Man X art styles are super good. Even Mega Man X4, 5, and 6, which I don't really like. The art styles are so good. Oh. And so this is just like I said. This is why I'm thinking. I don't feel that I'm a good VTuber right now, but it's okay. It's not. I'm not. Okay, I'm not ashamed about this. This is the right word I was looking for. I'm not ashamed about this at all because I know what it is, so it's okay. And I'm watching a lot of VTubers, of course, and streamers, and I'm trying to learn much about them because, listen, I heard. Sorry, I'm yapping a lot. I heard a few things about many art styles, art forms that I like, music, illustration, and everything, and even nowadays, which I would say something that is true. Might not feel like it's true, but it's still true. Uh, if you look at manga, comic books, and bande dessinée in French, everything that is about comic books and all the forms of comic books. Manga, the one for the States, the one from Europe. This art form, although it has existed for a few decades, is not that old yet, you know. What I mean by that is, I don't know the first comic book that went out. I don't know in which year, but still, it's not like it has been like this for I don't know, year 1000, you know. So it's still somewhat young. It's getting somewhat, uh, of course, it has somewhat of a mainstream trend to it, and it's okay. But it's still somewhat young. So streaming is young, AF. Okay, it's really, really, really young. And VTubing is even younger. You know, I think Kizuna Ai, which she just came back by the way, I think this month, is she 8 years old or 7 years old? She's young, and then it's, I mean, not the character, but she started like 8 years ago, and I don't think she was the first VTuber, but she was the first who started VTubing the way we know nowadays. So even then, streaming was still somewhat young. So I would say that streaming maybe, I don't know if it's 15 years old. But what I want to say about this is it's hard to learn about being a good streamer and a good VTuber, which is essentially the same thing. And there's no really difference between them. But I think that we can learn from each other, which is super important. And the only way to make this evolve is to put our own turn to it. And I will say something really important because this is a problem that I had in everything that I did in my life. We have to put our own thing in it, but usually in an unconscious way. What I mean by this is if you are thinking too much about how to do things, you won't do them well. And I say you. I'm speaking about me, you know. This is why I stopped drawing for 4 years, and because I wasn't evoluting. Let's go. Evolving. I wasn't evolving at all since a few years before that, and I did the same thing with music, with electric guitar. I stopped evolving. I was tired, and I stopped playing guitar, and I took it back a year later, and with a mindset, I was like, I just don't give a about music anymore. I just want to have fun, and in weeks and months only, I got so much better. And even nowadays, when I stopped comparing my skill, my guitar skill to everyone else. This is when I became better and way better than I thought. And right now, it will sound like I'm super. What's the right? Voyons, se vanter. Sorry, boasting myself. It will sound like I'm boasting myself, but sometimes I'm take my guitar and I hear a song and a riff. And I'm like, hey, this riff is so hard to play. And I take my guitar and and I play it. And I'm like, why? I'm able to play this. I'm impressed myself right away like this. It sounds strange. It sounds like boasting myself, but this is so important to be able to impress yourself in everything. I'm not at this stage yet in drawing. Sometimes I am, but not right now. And really, really something that made me learn about how could I say, learning something unconsciously, or I could say this is the same thing as learning something by feeling instead of by technical aspect of it, is trying to scream just like I did earlier, like when I was able to do this, when I learned to do this, I was watching video and I was looking at technical aspect of the larynx and everything, and I was like, okay, of course it works like this, the larynx and the false chords, but your brain doesn't know about this. Even though I can look at it, I don't know how to trigger these muscles, these tissues. So I understood, okay, I have to watch someone do this. I have to listen to the explanation, which are super like by feelings, how it you feel in your throat, how you feel in your body while doing this. And when you hear someone doing something, the first thing you have to think is, how do you feel when you're listening to them? I try to reproduce this feeling while doing this. And this is how I learned to scream. I'm not the best at screaming, and I understood that I did the same thing with guitar, and I have to do the same with drawing. But uh, I will have to draw for this because I'm not drawing a lot these days. So this is all of the things that I learned uh, past years, and it's fun and boring at the same time. It's fun to know that to learn something and to get better at something, you don't have to think too hard. But also, it's what is boring is that sometimes you learn, especially in drawings, super specific technical details, and it doesn't help. This is why this is something that I really hate about learning something. I'm a super technical guy, and the only thing that it helps me to learn is like when I'm learning mathematics, it helps, but even then, it's way better to go by feeling. It may seem strange, but almost everybody that are good at something, you ask them to explain you how they do this, and they won't be able to explain it because they learned it by feeling. This is why I'm trying to and everything I'm learning nowadays. Let's stop the yap and let's continue to play. No, I will continue to yap while playing. So, just like I said, I will try to... do I have the weapon for... Okay, this is not the right weapon, but I guess I won't be. Oh, yes, I remember this is... Oh, I broke my finger almost fighting him when I was younger. Because I always have to... I always have to press on or double tap the forward button. Oh, I won't make it. Yes, the real Zero. Mega Man X3, let's go! The real Zero cannot help me in this game now. Oh, but I'm not sure. Can I switch for Zero in this game? I think we can use Zero. I didn't use it, but if I remember well, this is the first game where we can use Zero when we want. But I think that we cannot use it against bosses. Whoa! I think you just... Oh! Blizzard Buffalo has an easy exploit. Whoa! I'm not sure if I know about it, but I'm always doing... Whoa! I'm always doing him, fighting him like this. Whoa, this is bad. And I don't have the weapon yet, but usually I think I fight him without the weapon. You can tell me what's the exploit. I might not do it. Anyway, I think I will try another one. I got Toxic Seahorse, and this is this one. Yes, this is this boss. I think I have to. I think the music is good here. Oh yeah! And the airport behind. Oh yeah, I just on these thing on the background. The building it looks like a boat, but not on water. I absolutely love the backgrounds in this game and the music. Everything is so good. I really feel that Mega Man X series is a series of games that everyone how can I say this? Every younger people that do play games and are not hating these older games, probably they would like the X series because everything is so well done. You know that when you get hit in this game, it's your fault. Just like just like what's happening right here. There's no not the how could I say this? Contrary to the Mega Man the first Mega Man game, this game is not really this game is fair. No, it's not unfair at all. Everything is your fault when you're getting hit, and like I said, sorry. For people who are here now, I don't think you were here when I spoke about my my surgery this week, my microsurgery this week. I won't say the whole story again, but I got something removed on my skin this week, and I hope you don't hate this kind of stories, but I had like 13 stitches, 13 point of stitches done, and 3 of them popped out, and it bleed a lot. What? Hey, my controller isn't working anymore. Sorry. Oh, it disconnects and it reconnects. Okay. When he's done charging, hold this. When he's done charging at you and hits the wall, jump behind him, and he turns around to face. Just jump again, and he should face the wall again. Continue jumping and should. So when I jump, the first I jump over him, and sorry, jump again. When he turns to face you, okay. When he faces me, I just jump again, but like in straight line. I don't jump over him because he's so tall. I don't think I'm able to jump over him unless I have the double dash thing. So as I said, this is what I didn't stream until no, since Thursday, because I had to take care of my my foot because it was really something. No, I cannot get there yet. Yes, just jump up. Oh, I didn't know about that. I guess I will try it. Anyway, I did this game so much often, I don't have to prove myself that I'm able to do it. Oh yeah. I'm really bad right now. Oh, I think I can go down here. I'm not sure. No, I can't. I don't need this anyway. Oh. Oh, I do need it. It always felt strange to me that the thing is going... The escalator is going up by vibrating like this. I'm like, no, it wouldn't work. It would just stay there. It would... In real life, it was something like this. That would be something super fun to play an electric guitar on stream. These songs, they are easy to play usually, so I could just play, use the song from the original song, I mean, on the Super Nintendo, and I would just play electric guitar over it, and I could learn them while streaming. This is not complicated at all. I'm not telling that the songs are bad because of this. Quite the inverse. Making a great song, a great simple song, is way harder than making a great complicated song. Music, I mean, because because I hate to say something like this. I can't say this because I played music for so long, but if you are doing any complicated song, there will always be someone who will like it because it's complicated. Doing something impressive always feel that it's good, but for music, the real thing that people want is good music, and musicians are somewhat a different type of listeners, so sometimes you can just do somewhat complicated songs, but they might not be super well composed, and some musicians will like them anyway, so that's why making music for video games and movies, it's really hard. It has to be good. It has to be good and it has to fit also okay, the mood and everything. So Mega Man, of course, it's a action game, so the music has to be upbeat, really interesting. Oh, this is not the right weapon. Oh, that's the problem. I will fight it anyway. Oh, this thing is... Oh. Okay. Uh, I really would like to have an anime of Mega Man X. I know there is one, which is on the Mega Man X collection, but I would want a newer anime with a 13 episode at least. I won't survive this at all. But I don't remember what this thing does in the Descender. After the fight, even if I die or not, I will take a short break to get something to drink. Maybe around 5 to 10 minutes. And I won't be able to do. Oh! It was dangerous. Zero Runner X, salut! Comment ça va aujourd'hui? What's that? That's a thing I don't remember. Oh, okay. Like a big ball of that can do damage. Hey! With zero, avec zéro. C'est pas cool. I think this is my last life. I don't know. Something is going on with my controller, I don't know why. It feels like sometimes I press the button and nothing's going on. Just like this. I released the button and it didn't register. Ah. Gotta get Tiger Power. Okay, this is what I need for this one. I didn't remember about it. I don't know if you speak French, the runner, you can speak French if you want. Write in French, I mean. Okay, let's pause this. And just like I said, I will just take a short break, and I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh, the real zero, sorry. I don't know how to speak French. I still have to, now when I am sick, I still have to go work 10 hours and I need that time to sleep. I don't know if you are still there, but it's okay, no problem. Uh, y- oh, I'm not sure if I was speaking to you or Zero Runner about the French. Sorry, you don't have to say, to write in French. No, it's an English and French stream anyway. It's just because Zero Runner wrote salut in French. So I mean, if people cannot write in English and they can write in French, it's okay. Bilingual stream, and I like it that way. I don't know if when I will replace Gargura in the future. Maybe I will have to make the stream only in English. But seriously, I have a lot of years and decades and centuries because before I will get to this. I don't believe that it will happen at all. Um, I don't remember. It was I think this weapon is good against this rhino something. I will try it. So if you are still here, the real zero, thanks for coming. Sorry. I was saying earlier that something is going on with my controller, but I'm not sure if it's the controller the problem or the game itself, or maybe just the I'm using I mean 8-bit DO controller, no, not controller, adapter, which with it I can use my Switch SNES controller. So it might come from here, from there. I mean, I don't know. I still, the game is playing somewhat well, so. The easiest, you know, the easiest one to get was a sub tank. Easiest sub tank to get in the game. Why is there this kind of mid stage, not necessarily mid bosses screen? Are there mid bosses in just like Violin, Angel, and Surges in Mega Man X2? I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. The dash didn't work. Whoa, I forgot about this. And there's this one. Oh, it doesn't jump. Sometimes it doesn't jump, like I said. Yeah, I will try to continue the game like this, but it's strange. Some buttons, some button presses aren't registering well. Okay, this is some kind of a mid-boss, and this one is strange because it's not making any sound. I mean, it's making some sound, but when it's this thing when it's going on me like this, it doesn't sound. When it hits the wall, it doesn't make any sound. Oh, it's dead. The explosions like this, like these, it was way better in Mega Man X1. It was faster and the sound was better. There's a few things that they changed, like a few small things that they changed from Mega Man X1 on the second game, and they kept it like this in this game, in the third one. But it was way better in Mega Man X1. Oh, weaknesses. Oh, you took time to write all the weaknesses before before going to sleep, I think. Thanks a lot. So it will help me. Like I said, this is not a game that this is a game that I don't really care if you're backseat. I didn't play. I did play it a lot, but I know I made. No wait. I played this game a lot, but it was really a long time ago. So I don't care if I learn things nowadays that I just forgot before. Oh, I don't need this. There are really some buttons that are just not registering. Sometimes I boost the weapon like this and I release it, and it doesn't do anything. Thanks, The Real Zero. Thanks a lot. Oh, I tried to jump here. Ah, because the floor was shaking. Okay, this is why I didn't jump. Maybe. Oop. Oh, it will be still there. Oh, I didn't want. Ah. Oop. It's hard to yap while doing this. Okay. Speaking about yapping, there's a VTuber that I don't know that much, but she's often with the Zentreya. I think her name, I thought her name was Froggy or Frog something, but I don't remember. She is yapping a lot, and I don't know, it's really a skill that she has, because it's really something. I'm not able to do something like that, but to me it's really a skill, because even though we might think that it's annoying to watch a VTuber that is yapping a lot, seriously, this is the main reason. Well, the main reason why we're watching them, to hear them, you know. And it's really something that, not that I'm looking up to, because I know that when I'm starting to yap, I'm somewhat hard to stop. So I'm able to do it, but sometimes when I'm getting somewhat tired, I don't speak at all, and I hate it when I'm doing this on stream, because this is not where I have to stop yapping, you know. Just I don't. Whoop, strange. Just Sunday, I think. It's really funny what I'm going to say, but I fell asleep while streaming, and a few times I was so sleepy. I was streaming like this on the afternoon, and I was playing Monster Hunter, and there's a few plays in the game when you don't have to press anything, just have to watch the story, It's not like cutscenes. It's just before the fights. And while doing this, I was already sleepy and I fell asleep. And I was just waking up and continue to play and falling asleep again and doing this in loop. So I thought that I have to put a command that people would use, and I would like to have a somewhat of a anime girl's voice, something like this, that would just say "Wake up." It would be funny to use. Can be my my trademark, the sleeper VTuber. But this is not something I want to do on a regular basis. Whoop. There's something. No, there's here. But there's still some buttons that are not registered when I press them. I don't know what's going on. By the way, I tried this week to get the GPU, the new AMD GPU, the XT1, and it got released just before I had my surgery, and I wasn't able to get one. The only one I saw that was in stock, I mean, it was like $500 more than the MSRP, so I was like, no, we'll wait now. And in the day, later in the day, I saw that there were other sold for the MSRP around it, but they were not in stock anymore. So I'm not sure if they have been in stock for real or not. There's someone. Sorry. Okay, it seems to be alright now. So I haven't been able to get one, and it seems that a few of them are the MSRP price, but I somewhat don't believe it. I think they just put them. How can I say this? I feel that they have been listed after they have been sold out, you know, or it's strange saying like this, no? But anyway, so I had no idea he is so powerful. Bit and bite. Bit the octet. Bit and bite. Oh, these are the mid bosses. Okay, I remember now. They are really hard to fight. Bring that Maverick Hunter to me, alive if possible. Affirmative, Dr. Doppler. I guess he is Doppler from the Doppler effect. The Doppler effect is when you are. We all saw that once in our life. When you are in a car and when you are hearing a car coming, the sound of the engine is making like a note, and when it's going. When you hear it coming, the note is higher, and when it's coming. When it's going farther. The sound is the note is lower. Just I will do an example. It's like the car is coming, it's going not through me, but past me. It's like it will be something like this is the Doppler effect. Mysterious Maverick is vile. It's vile. Alive, Dr. Doppler, we are so kind. I don't know why Vile hates Mega Man so much. Watch your mouth, or I put you back where I found you. Even with your enhancement, you are still no match for me. Enhancement, it's really a complicated word for me to say as a French guy. French. A Quebec guy, but a French-speaking guy, I mean. Thanks for the upgrade, Doctor, but I have a score to settle. And I'll do it my way. Fine, just make sure you do it. I still can't believe that Maverick Hunter defeated my master twice in the past. Oh, your master is Sigma. I do remember most of the things in the lore, but still, I don't remember everything. So, by looking at the list that the real Zero just put on the chat, now I did Tuner Reno, so after that it would Volt Catfish, which is... there's Volt Catfish and Crush Crawfish. Crush Crawfish, I think. Which is... no, this is Volt Catfish. This is Crush Crawfish or something like this. Dun, dun, dun. Volt Catfish. Oh man, this music is so good. Oh, there's a hidden stage here. Okay. Okay. The music really feels like you have to make this stage fast. I don't know why. You don't need, I mean. But... oh, this is not a real elevator, so you have to do this and get hit by all of these things. Or this debris. Or debris. Aïe, je bien. Oh, oh! I think Vi is here, or maybe Bit or Bite, but no, it's Vile. I'm sure it's Vile. Yes. You're trapped, X. I don't like the, like I said in my other streams, I don't like that they are calling Mega Man. They're calling him X. He is Mega Man X, not just X. Feels like calling someone with their what's the name? If your name would be, I would take an English name like Vile Anderson. Like if you're calling the person Anderson, you know, I'm not Anderson, I am Vile, you know. Zero and I destroyed you years ago. No, didn't. Okay, no, it's me. This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. With me in it. Yes. Until then, I'll try to keep you busy. Oh, sorry. I won't fall asleep because this game is... there's way too much action in this game for me to fall asleep, so... oh, it doesn't work at all. Yeah. I'll do it like this, it will be longer, but... no, I can't. I released it! Something is strange with my controls, like I said, but... I don't have any choice. Oh, this is a two-fight thing. I need my sub-tank. Okay. Won't be easy. I will do the stage again, but not the vial stage. Sorry. Yeah, I'll stop. Sorry. I always have messages from bot like the to block list, bla bla bla. Bon. Cochonnerie. Oh, there's something up there. I forgot, but I don't think I can get it right away. Oh no, I cannot go there. I don't have what I need. The mid-air dash, I think. Oh, this is no, I don't have what I need yet. I think. Okay, no, I don't have it. Oh, I like the city. It's so small, but I like it. On the background, in the background. Well, I guess there will be a bit alright here. No. Can we see them on the map? Selecting the stage? I don't think so, but here there's a bad design on the stage, okay? Usually cold color recedes, I think, and warm color are getting up front. So when I'm looking at these things, to me I feel that they are in the background, not in the middle ground like this. This is a bad design. Sorry. This is not. I'm usually not complaining about this game, but this thing is bad. You know. I really have having problem with my controller, but I will keep it like this because I don't know why, but I feel that changing controller will change a lot the game. Maybe there's an achievement about this, a trophy like you did the game with a bad controller. Yeah. Ah. How many lives I have left? Just one. Ah. Is it a pit? No. Okay. Ah, okay. The boss, which is Volt Catfish. Yes, Volt Catfish. It seems to hurt a lot. Yeah. Okay, I think I get it now. I have to shoot as soon as I can. Prevent him from for shooting me. It's only 2 bars. Not that much, you know. But this is the right weapon. The way he reacts when I'm shooting him proves that it's the right weapon anyway. Oh, I have a fast forward. Ah. Ah. What are the ZL and ZR allows me to go fast forward and back just like this and like this. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Good. Now I have Volt Catfish. It's Crush Crawfish after. The music in this stage is super good, I think. Yes, this is not a song I was thinking about, but I like this anyway. And I don't have anything for the mech. Dun, dun. And oh, okay, we're not there yet. Here, I like this background, and especially here. The water and the clouds and everything. And this is something I learned something about clouds, drawing clouds, I mean. I always draw clouds the way that most people draw them, from, can you see my cursor? Okay, from up there and going down, you know, the biggest cloud up there, and you're making smaller clouds while doing down. And I just noticed like a few months ago that a lot of clouds that are super interesting to see in animes and games like this, these are big clouds coming from the horizon line. What I mean, usually I would draw, like I said, a big cloud here, smaller clouds here, and smaller. But if you draw a big cloud from going from the upper part like this, the cloud seems super massive, because since it's close to the horizon line, it means that the cloud is super far. And if the cloud is far, both far and big like this, you know that a cloud like this is massive, because it's really far. Because in fact, if you're going in perspective from up to down in the sky, usually will be like close and the close and farther until you get to the horizon line. So this is a super good way to make a cloud that feels really massive. And Japanese artists have always been doing this for years. Like, this game it's an old game, we have to say this, and they were doing this back in the days, and they are doing this nowadays too. So, oh, bit. Welcome X, I'm bit. Yes, and can you tell me in bits what is the value of 110? It's 6. And what is the value of 1000? It's 8. Also 1010, it's no, 1010, it's 10. I'm a programmer, so I know these things. I have my orders. You are to be destroyed. Looks who will be destroyed, man. Oh, I don't have the right weapon against him. Oh, I remember. I have to jump just... Oh. Oh. I won't survive. Oh, I don't have any sub-tank left. I'm dead. I'm watching. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm watching my viewer count, and don't feel bad about that. By the way, if you are on any platform, but I've noticed that I was streaming on Twitch only when I started streaming in the fall of the last year. I'm a new streamer, by the way, a new VTuber, and I started to dual stream both YouTube and Twitch, and I feel that I always seeing people on YouTube coming in, coming out, and it's okay. But on Twitch, I can stream, especially in days like today, in Sundays. Sometimes I can stream and nobody comes for the whole stream on Twitch. I don't know how Twitch works about this, but I know. But on YouTube, seriously, I have way more people coming to my streams on YouTube. Personally, when I'm watching streams, I'm always watching them on Twitch. This is why I'm really into VTubers, as you might guess. But I don't know much about Hololive VTubers and these ones, the bigger ones on YouTube, because I don't really like to watch streams on YouTube. I don't like the... I don't know, it's hard to say. It feels to me like, whoop, like Twitch is more... It feels more... it's hard to tell. To me... Oh, sorry. It is not possible for you to contain so much power. The next time we made the result shall be different. A result. The result. So, oh, just like in Mega Man X2, these guys are coming back. What I said. Oh yes. On YouTube, I don't know. I feel like the streams, the live streaming on YouTube feel less. I'd say private. What I mean by that is, oh, it feels. What's the right word? Not private. There's another stage here. What do we do? I think it's the same stage. Okay, I will cheat. No? I just want to know if it's the same stage or not. No? It is the same, so I will go back now. It's cheating, but for me it's not really cheating because... Voyons. What's going on? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yes, Twitch feel more, like I said, private, more like closed with the streamer, and YouTube it feels like more like live streaming. It's just somewhat of a kind of a part of normal videos, which feels triple. I don't know how to say this. It feels I don't know. It's feels stranger, more strange to me than on Twitch. But when I'm streaming, I don't care. I don't see Twitch anyway. I'm seeing OBS, the software I'm using for streaming. So I see the chat. I only see a somewhat of kind of icon when people are chatting. I know if they are from YouTube or from Twitch. So for me, I don't care if my streams are making better on YouTube or Twitch. It's the same to me. I don't know about if someday I'm able to make some money with it. I don't know which one is the best between both of them. For now, I don't really care, you know. Just being able to make money someday, it's somewhat of a impossible goal for me. But it's strange, not strange. It's funny though that most of the streamers I'm watching are on Twitch, and most of them, the big ones though, I was talking about the Zentreya earlier, and all of these ones, Henya. I'm watching a lot of the Vicho girls, by the way. I think they are almost all streaming only on Twitch, and I guess they are making a living out of it because they are streaming real often, and so it's fun. Not funny. It's special that they are able to make a living out from only Twitch and not YouTube, because I guess that people that are watching streams on YouTube usually don't really watch them on Twitch anyway. So, which is okay, by the way. You use the platform that you like the most. But I think, if possible, if you can dual stream, it's the best thing that you can. Especially if the people are not the same on both platforms. Non mais viens là, toi, what the... Oh! You're crazy. Stop that. Sorry. Oh, and I'm dead. We'll have to do the stage all over again. La 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 la. Hop. Dun, dun, dun. I just wanted to this differently. Oh man, I'm looking at the clouds on the game and I'm like, I would like to draw again. I can draw anywhere and when I want, but I would like to try again my gouache paint or poster color paint. The poster color paint, which is the Nicker one, the Nicker brand, is exactly the same paint that is used in anime backgrounds. And I have to say something though. This paint is used in anime backgrounds that are not drawn, of course, on computer. But you can be sure about something. Every time you are watching an anime, which the backgrounds are drawn not digitally, I mean with real paint, it's always, and I'm 100% sure about this, it's always Nicker poster color paint they are using every time, because this paint costs nothing. I must say this. It's even less expensive than gouache, which is usually not that expensive too, but depending on the brand. But the Nicker poster color paint is like, it's a type of gouache to me, but it feels the color a little bit more saturated than gouache, and the paint really sticks to the paper, just like Winsor and Newton watercolor or gouache. And it costs so, it's not expensive at all. And I did not that many pieces with this because I'm super bad with paint, but I did try it a lot, and I tried gouache too also, and I really like the finish that it does, the rendering that it does. You really feel the anime background feel with them, with this paint. I like it so much. And I never got to make... Oh, I think I got the... Yes! 2 lives! Oh, this is really something. I never really got to make good pieces with this. And also I wanted to... I also want to do, like I said, clouds. Really like anime clouds with this paint. There's a way that most of the... a technique, I mean, that anime backgrounds artists are using. It's like you are wetting the... This is not a canvas, it's the kind of watercolor paper. You are wetting it with a lot of water, and you let it dry just a little bit, so that you are losing the glow, the reflection of the water. And then what they are doing to making the clouds, first of all they are making the blue sky, the gradation of the sky, and then they are using a dry brush with absolutely no paint, and they are removing the blue, the sky, to make the contour of the cloud. And I never understood I never understood why they are removing the blue color. I know of course, if you put white on blue while it's wet, it won't work. But you just have to wait until it dries. But anyway, they are removing this, and after that they are putting white again. And this is the way they are making clouds in anime, with water, with well, poster color. Hey, sac moi too. Okay, he's hard. And I tried it a lot of times and I always failed, but I knew about something. You have to use a special paper for the a particular paper for this, which is the TMK watercolor paper, something like that, a Japanese brand. Because I tried with watercolor paper and it didn't work. I wasn't able to remove the paint. But with this paper, it works. So you really have to use the same thing that they are using. I suck my pee. Sorry. Ay man, he's hard as hard. So yes, I would like to try this again. But like I always saying, if I'm not able to make a great piece on computer, I will never be able to make a great piece on well, with paint. It's not like I'm bad at illustration. I did a lot of illustration in my life. I'm able to draw, okay? But drawing on paper, and especially with paint, is really something else. You have to, if you want to draw on paper, you cannot cheat technique. Digitally, you can really cheat a lot, and it's not cheating the right word, but you don't have to be that good with technique. There's always a way to rework your drawing. Always, always, always. With paint, you cannot do that. But when I'm saying that you cannot do something good with paint if you are not able to do it on computer, what I mean is you have to know your fundamentals of colors and shapes and everything. Because using paint, even though it might be hard to mix color or to especially render the color, it's really hard. If you are not if you don't know about the fundamentals, it will never work. The paint won't help you, even though the rendering of paint is so good. It won't help you if your contrast or colors are bad. They will still be bad on paint with paint. So this is why when you are learning about painting, you're learning about the medium itself. You're not learning about fundamentals. So this is why I think my fundamentals, I have to get them on digitally before trying to do them on paint, which I already did. Because this is something that some people don't think to get, don't seem to get. I mean, is that, you know, it's that. Sorry, I have to focus. I will die, man. I won't see it. That even though you are learning paint or markers or colored pencils, everything like that, it's the tool isn't the knowledge, you know. Like for an example, when I'm drawing for colors, I know that you always have to fight this guy. You always have to have at least whites and blacks and mid colors. If you don't have blacks or white in your drawing, it will look dull. You cannot escape it. It will look dull. So I'm really bad. So when you are when you are looking at a piece and you feel like it's dull, you might think it's because the color are too grays or something like that, but it's never the case. It's always because it's missing black and white contrast. Just like this stage, the background is really black and the character are way more white, way more light, I mean, in this case. So. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, it's super hard. Let's do it again. And all of this just to say that the learning process is a learning process. I could get an award for the worst well, advice of the year 2025. Not an advice though. Just like here, speaking about colors, Mega Man is white. Of course, he's blue, but the water just behind here is really dark, even darker than in real life. The sky is quite not exactly like in real life. The sky in the lower part would be way more white, and of course the clouds are white. So we really have like blacks, just like the water, and whites in the clouds. This will almost always make an interesting coloring pattern. So this is seriously colors. I want to make tutorial about colors because this is my strength in drawing, and my weakness in drawing is shapes. I'm always struggling to make the right shapes and to make everything look right. Not to look great, just to look right. Looking great, there's so many ways to make things look great. If my colors are good, I might just save my drawing with my colors, you know. And of course the composition, I could speak so much about composition. I want to do streams about this too. And like I said, there's so many ways to save a drawing, and I could show examples, but I won't because I could show examples of what I would call bad drawings that are saved with good coloring or everything else. But I don't like this because unless these are my drawings, I could do it because I don't want to bash artists because people were, and the artists themselves might not understand that if I'm speaking about their drawings that they saved with maybe coloring or something like that, I would speak well about their drawings, not bad. Even though I would say that the drawing itself was bad at first, it will be really insulting for them, and it's okay. So and by the way, I'm not the best artist in the world. I don't want to sound like what's the right word? Like I'm not roasting, boasting myself with this. So, but seriously, I really want to do tutorials. I don't know if it would be classified as tutorials, but I really want to talk about what I know in art, maybe in music also, and well, yes, something I really want to do is make parallels. I don't know if I can say this in English. Parallels with music and drawing, and we can make really concrete. Is the right word, concrete? Or not abstract parallels with drawing and music, because seriously, when someone says that while drawing I find my inspiration in music and vice versa, you can really hey, ça va faire. You can really I'm dead. You can really have real things about this that you can explain. This it's not just about I'm hearing music and I see shapes in music. Nah, it's not like that. It's really like there are things that you can say. Listen to the music. They did this, 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 this. What are the patterns that are following each other's? And with this, it can inspire drawing, and it will work. If it works in music, it can work in drawing too. Because I don't like when people are explaining things that are too abstract and just like they are trying to show that they are intelligent people, smart people. I think it depends who. Some people are really explaining things by feelings, just like I said earlier, and it's okay. And I can understand them, and I can get when they are doing this for this purpose. But sometimes there are people that are just explaining things that no, and you feel that they are only want to look smart. So this is something I want to avoid. But anyway, of course, we can also say every time someone is explaining something that we don't understand, we feel that they just want to look smart, but it's not always the case, you know. And not everyone is a good teacher, you know. And in art, this is a problem too. Usually, when you don't know art, you're thinking that art is just only about feelings, and there's no technical aspect into it and theoretical aspect. But there's a lot of theory in art because of the way the eye and the brain works. And the way they are working together too. And composition is all about how the eye and brain are decrypting an image, which is working for drawing, for cinema, for photos, by movies I mean, for photos, pictures, and real life also. As an example, symmetry is super bad in almost everything that exists. Symmetry is bad. You should never draw symmetry. It may feel strange like this, but just think when you are walking in, I would say, in nature, because human has seen nature for centuries and centuries, and everything else like with buildings and all of this is super recent, so the brain didn't adapt yet. So if you are walking in the forest and you are looking for symmetrical things, you won't find them at all. The only thing that are symmetric in nature are animals. The faces and the body of animals, because of gravity. And since when we are walking in nature, the time it will take before what? Sorry, I will just pause the game. the time it can take you before seeing an animal, it will be super long. So while you are waiting to see an animal, you are watching trees and sky and everything. And while this time, you will never see anything symmetrical. So the brain and the eye have evolved uh, in nature for centuries and centuries by watching non-symmetrical things. That's why if you are drawing symmetrical things, it will always feel somewhat cheap or unnatural. So these are things that you have to take in account while drawing and while also taking pictures. Taking pictures even more so because you are really taking real life. It's furthermore a reason for you to make things non-symmetrical and look for them to look natural. We did Crush Crawfish and now it's a Neon Tiger. Oh, this stage is hard. Okay. I won't have time to do the stage before dinner. For me, it's supper. I don't know if it's the right word in English. But for us in French, dinner is the noon eating time. Now it will be supper. So let's just finish the stream and yap for a few minutes. So like I said, I was talking about drawing, composition, and all of these things. I really want to do drawing streams about when I will explain things like tutorials. It would be really interesting because I know that what is trendy these days are shorts on YouTube, and of course, the YouTube videos are really good too. But shorts are really good, and I have to say that I like them too. It's really fun to watch shorts and learning things. So I will try to do some streams while drawing and showing people things about composition, about colors, and everything that I feel that is really interesting. And I will do shorts with them and also maybe YouTube videos. And because I really think that shorts can help a lot have people discovering me. And I really think because seriously, personally, I really like watching streams. I can watch them while doing anything else. While I was watching them while drawing, even while gaming. And but still, for people to discover my stuff, maybe doing shorts would be. And I'm thinking I could do them about drawing, about music. Maybe not that much. I will compose music live someday in live streams, but what I don't like with music is if I don't have already a melody in my mind, I don't think I will be able to just pop out a melody like this while streaming. So this is something that I'm not sure. And I will do, of course, programming streams. I really want to make a kind of breakout game to show people how to program a game in a C language and using SDL. What I like about this way to program is that you are doing everything by yourself. You're programming everything just like back in the days. And I don't know all the engines. I don't know about Unity and all of this. And I'm not really interested about them too. Not because I feel that they are bad. No, they're super good. The engines nowadays are incredible. But I'm the kind of guy in which I like to draw the pixels, each one of them by myself. Something that I want to do. So let's end the stream. I will just go. Up. We have this and this. Da, 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 da. I really like this model, man. It has been drawn by Blue Nami. This model is free, and you can use it as you want to. So, as always, have a nice day, have a nice night, and have a nice life. See you next time.